Welcome to this Monex Markets update. It's Thursday, the 21st of July here in Sydney. What we're going to be looking at today is the US market as it was at the close of business on Wednesday, the 20th of July. And as you can see from the heat map behind me, it was a bit of a mixed bag on Wednesday, but overall the market did put in a few gains. If you looked at the heat map the day before, it was pretty much all green. So Wednesday, a little bit of a mixed bag, but overall we made some good gains. Now, what we're going to look at in this video, apart from the S&P 500, is four of the most heavily traded stocks among our clients here at Monex in the US market, one of which appears to be set to have a really big breakout any day now. We'll get to that in just a minute. Before we do, I just have to tell you anything that I say is just general advice, nothing personal in what I'm saying. Please visit the website for a full disclaimer. Now let's get to these markets and have a quick look. So here we have the S&P 500. Now a lot of people have been getting excited because it has closed back above its 50-period simple moving average. And indeed, it's starting to put in some good moves. It's looking positive. I think though, at this point in time, you've still got to be a little bit cautious. If you're trading the markets, just be aware that the bears are still around. Now let's look at some individual stocks. This one's been very heavily traded by our clients. NVIDIA, you can see it also has broken above its 50-day moving average. It's broken up well from this little consolidation bit that it had down at the lows. It's had some good volume. It's actually not looking too bad. It is going to run into some resistance a little bit higher, just in the low 200s. Let's see what happens. We'll keep watching that. Amazon, another interesting one that's being heavily traded by our clients, and this week has been very strong so far for Amazon. Last night alone, or Wednesday in the US, was up 3.8%, 3.86%. Had a strong close, and it's actually looking quite positive, so not surprised to see so many clients jumping onto that one. Uber is another stock that has just recently broken above its 50-day moving average. It seems to be climbing out of this little consolidation band that it's had down here at the lows. It's a long way from being in a position where we could say it's moved back into bullish territory, but the early signs are there. It is starting to look positive. If you wanted to trade one of these stocks, just make sure you know where you're going to put your stop losses. Finally, I really want to have a look at Tesla. This one I think is very interesting. Now, it has also broken above its 50-day moving average, simple moving average, but it's really still stuck within this band of consolidation. And if you look closely, we could even put a few little trend lines on here. Let's put this one through here, and we'll do another one on top, say from here through here. Now, as this pattern progresses through time here, you end up with a situation where the people that want to sell, if they want to get set and they want to get out of the stock, they've got to bring their prices down into this band, or else they're not going to get out of their stock. Okay, so over time, anyone that's sitting up here that wants to sell, they've got to bring their price down in order to get the trade done. On the opposite side, anyone that wants to buy the stock, as time has gone by here through this consolidation period, they've had to raise their price in order to get set. And as this continues over time, you end up with a sort of a vacuum of buyers below the market because they've all raised their prices to get set, and a little bit of a vacuum of sellers above the market because those that want to sell have already brought their price down into the range to get set. So when one side does eventually overwhelm the other side, you can imagine, let's say in this case, it's the bulls that win. Once prices break up out of here, the sellers have all gone because the sellers that were in this region have already lowered their price into the range in order to get out. That's why when you get a break from a pattern like this, it can often be quite a strong move. And it wouldn't surprise me at all in the next few weeks, even days, if we see quite a strong move here for Tesla. We'll have to see what happens, but it's certainly something that we should be keeping a close eye on because when that break comes in Tesla, I do expect it could be quite a violent one. Anyway, if you are trading these markets, remember the bears are still around. It's definitely a time where you should be being cautious. Make sure you're using your stop losses. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Just be careful. But there certainly are opportunities out there. Okay, thank you very much. Good luck, good trading. Talk to you next time.